anyway, that's that on that. Raymond and Viola were proud parents of Lawson, who was older than Luther by 3 years. Being the oldest grandson, I got to be closest and spend more time with Raymond than anybody else. I have never had so many horsey on the knee in my life, but it was exciting to be able to spend my time. I also happened to be in the house the night he died, and you know, when Craig did his studies and history on Henrietta and Salmon and the others, they put down Raymond Fetter. They put down Raymond Fetter as a well-respected farmer. Now, you know, he also judged horse pulling contests and stuff like that. But he was an awesome guy. And we 7 grandchildren, you know, really missed out on some things. But we 7 grandchildren didn't miss out on Grandma Viola. She's awesome. Positive, patient, a great cook. I know for sure he got Luther on a real bad habit. Now, to Luther, ice cream is not a bad habit. I mean, you come home for the service and they stay up all night making ice cream and eating it. And it came over into us as grandkids. Because before we go to bed, I mean, a regular thing, get out the barred stream soda with ice cream, you pour that. You guys ought to try it. I put potato chips on it also, so that's kind of good. But anyway, she was a great cook, a kind person, gentle. She was awesome. So we were blessed to have her as our grandma. No doubt, their high work ethic was caught and taught on that farm. And Luther and Lawson swallowed it, hook, line, and sinker. They did. Now, for example, Jim and I, we're out working with Lawson. And we're like this, you know, hands on our hips. What are you doing? Get to work. You shouldn't be doing this, you know, all that. So then we learned, Jim and I tried that out. What is the next thing he's going to want us to do? So we try to predict, you know, we're going to do some things ahead of time. And we also learned not to put our hands on our hips. You know what he also made us do? Carry pliers. We had to carry pliers. These stupid metal pliers all the time. Wore out my pants and all that stuff. But anyway, not a big deal. But anyway, motivationally and work ethic-wise, what would you say, who was the worst or who was the most intense? We've all concluded it's a tie. It's an absolute tie. They did it in different ways, but it's a tie. So no arguments on that. When Luther would tell me that when he was in high school on the farm, he would lay on the side of the pasture in the summer and look up into the sky. Now, he had dreams, but his dreams were goals. There's a diff. It wasn't just a dream, because it became goals and it was attained. His first dream goal was, I want to marry someone exactly like my mom. He didn't have to go very far. Bradford High School, his own sweetheart and his own graduating class, hello, he didn't have to go very far. So along came Margaret. And he received the best blessing and the best gift any man's ever received. Amen?
Amen.
All right, very good. All right, second dream goal. He saw planes going over the top and heading for Dayton. He said, someday I'm going to be a pilot. Someday I'm going to be a pilot. 21 years age, he ends up in World War II as a U.S. Marine Corps pilot. He told me how many thousands of miles, AJ, I can't remember. I don't know, but it was thousands of miles and flights he did. And his major duty was to fly in and get wounded soldiers and fly them out back to the hospital of safety. So Luther was a great patriot, a great person that loved our country. And I saw a man last night come right up to the casket and he stood back and he saluted Luther. And I salute Luther because he is a great patriot. He served our country and he loved our country very much. Third green goal. After making many trips to Bradford to the feed mill, Aswald, Jim, remember the Aswald Purina thing? We went there all the time. And he said, Ralston Purina Company, I think he did some research. I want to be a salesman. Yeah, he did some research. I want to work for the Ralston